Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm down at the allotment again, and what I've got to start doing now is the daunting task, what I know everyone doesn't like doing but it's got to be done, and that's digging up all these beds. And I've got this top bit where I'm going to start first. I've still got my yacons in, so I've got to wait till a few more months before I get those out. As you can see, they're still flowering, although when I was chopping down the tree I had a branch fall on some of it, but it's still sending out new leaves and new growth and everything. You can see there, that's all like new growth and sending out flowers. So that's the yacons for next, for what's see, all this stuff I've got sitting on my plot now, just taking up space, because what I wanted to do is where this tree line is, build another bed coming that way, like a wider one, and have one side low and one side about this high, and I can put the industrial bags in there. Then I can put my sweet potatoes there, because I notice here gets a lot of sunshine around here. So if I put my sweet potatoes in the make a box for the sweet potatoes, what's the size of maybe 2 bags wide, and put my sweet potatoes in there, then the heat on the bag should keep everything in there. So that is my plan. The only other thing sorry, the only other thing is all this rotten wood and all that is what I want to really get rid of, but there's nowhere to put it. You see, I've got one pile there of all the twigs from the tree. I've got one pile there. I've still got a bit of, I want to still bring that tree line lower so it's level with all that. And if I could have got could have got one, I could have made a doorway through to come through, so I could come up this section, but we'll see how things work out. So I'm just going to get on with the digging. I've got a rhododendron there what I have to be careful of, and I've got some other things in, but I don't know, mostly the brambles and that. I did plant a rose bush here, but I don't think it survived, and there's just pure junk down there and pure wood what's taking up space, because if that all wasn't there, then I could go right up to, once I put in the new compost bins, then I could have gone right up to the edge of it with the digging. That way I would get about another foot, but like here, you see I'm losing about 3-4 foot already. So just going to carry on with the digging, and once I've dug this top over, then I'm going to dress it, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we're still digging, just taking our time and putting down the manure at the same time, just top dressing that for now. Then once that rotten down, I'm going to dig that in again, and then put another top dressing on it, and then leave it for the winter, so that next season where we come now, we've got some good stuff down there. So this is bit what I know a lot of people don't look forward to. But if you've got an allotment, you've got to get it done. Some people started already, but like with all the rain and everything what we've been having, we never got to start our one early. Try not to dig out this rhododendron plant what I've got here, because it's sprung back to life for some reason. So I'm just carefully digging around, going around that. So I hope you're all enjoying our videos what we've put out this year. It's been a so-so year for everyone I know. We've had a few hits and misses, a few failures along the way, lost a lot of plants along the way, but you know, we still persevere through it. If you take this on to just think how allotment is easy, I can tell you it's a lot of hard work. Once you've done one task, the next task is ready. You come to do one thing and you end up doing something else. You come to do weeding, and then when you come to do the weeding, you end up harvesting or doing something, pulling up weeds or something. So every time you come down, there's always going to be different tasks to do. So we're just doing this. Then I'm going to come across. Just going to put some manure down on this one now, on this bit what I've dug, and then I'll come down and do this section down. So I'll be back with you in a minute once we've done this bit. Right everybody, so I've got it to where I want to dig up to. I've left this patch here so I can, once I dealt with the yakons and that, then I'll come down and square this off. Because what I might do is put a little fence coming across there to stop the things from coming down, which I think I can get away with that, putting another little fence going that way, just a little short one so that everything doesn't come down this way. And then I'll once I'm done with the yakons and that, I'll dig all this up and get it manured out. So as you can see, let my cameraman come around, we've covered it in some rotten manure. So I'm going to leave that now till about the end of December or so, when I get these out, and then I'll dig this in, and then put another lot on top of that, because this bit hasn't been dug up for years and years, so I think it's only right that I treat it. I got some nice pumpkins off of it last time, but I think this is going to give it an extra boost. Once it's covered and all that, then that'll keep the heat and everything in there and rotted it down more. So that's that bed out of the way. Right, so I'm going up here now. As you can see, once you start using the manure, it just goes down so quickly. It's unbelievable how many bags we brought round, and it's gone down already. Right, so this bed now, gonna work on this one now, get this one dug out. This one shouldn't take me that long because it's just some fresh soil there, just getting this grass and getting it squared out. As you can see, I was looking in between, and I've got some carrots out, so take those home for Sunday. See, they're growing down now because someone said to me, use the sand, sharp sand in there. So that's what I've done, and since I've done that, I've been getting some carrots out. So they're small, but that's how I like them. Just looking for the thicker stalk ones. See some nice little carrots there. Right, so I'm going to do this. Going to get this bed dug up and dressed. Then if I've got any more strength left in my back, I'm going to work on maybe this one. That one up there I've got to do as well, which is this one, which I'm not looking forward to. This one, I don't know how the weeds, how these weeds and everything, grass and everything grew so quick in it. So I want to get that. This is my OKM. They said it's going to be, once it's rotten, well, once the frost hits it, that's when you know it's ready. So you can see it's still growing. So it's nice and green and everything. I've still got a few peppers, got all these brambles and everything started coming back. But once I start trimming and everything like that, once I come back to the trimming, then I'm gonna be bordering it round, coming round, going all the way along. So I've got a wooden border so that the trimmer can go up to it. Got to lift this one up and get this all trim. Got deadheading to do and everything. See, the roses have come back this time of the year, which is a bit strange, but what I'm going to do next year, you can see them budding up already. So I'm going to dead all those. Then I'm going to, once I've done that, then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do here. Might try and get some fence poles in so I can tie these roses in, so it'll spread out, and then I'll have a nice display of roses. I've got rhododendrons, got my peony in there. Just got to get rid of all these brambles and that. So that's the next task. This bed now, this is a bed here, but I'll put pots on here, which is what I most probably end up doing again next year, because I don't know what's wrong or what they've put down here, or what I could do, because I've got the boards, is put another row of scaffolding on top of that, and then fill it in and then use it as a bed. I'll have to look into that and see, but we've still got a bit of the season to go. So there's a pepino. This pepino is strange because it's broke off. There's nothing growing and it's still surviving and out here. So got some aubergines here. but we don't eat them. So that's things you got to look at now and say to myself, what am I going to be putting in these buckets next year? These buckets, the 30 litre ones, are going inside here. Once I trim, put the weed matting and that down, then these 30 litre buckets are going in there, and that's where I'm going to put all my potatoes and that. Then these bigger buckets, these 40 litre ones and these 56 litre bags and that, I'm going to be putting my sweet potatoes in there. So everything will change around, so you'll see all the progress what we're making. But now it's just digging. Once I've finished digging all these, getting all these prepped and ready, then I'll come and tidy up along there, trim, and then we're ready for winter. You saw the last video, I've redone the floor in the polytunnel. I'm still trying to source polycarbonate one, because this one is, you can see, just useless. Or if I can find one of them old bus shelters or something like that, they've got them curved bus shelters what's about as long as this. So I'm looking into all that for next year. As you can see, nothing's in the polytunnel, and if you come along you see it's just mildewing up and everything. This is the flooring what came out of it, so I've got to sort this out one day. You see all the poles are coming through up there, although they've got the end caps on them. So, you know, this polytunnel, it lasts a year, and it's got so much water in there that the grass took over. But now that I've got the new flooring in there, then I can deal with all this more better. So that's what's happening down here. We're getting there. It's a winter task what you've got to do. If you don't do it, then it never gets done. Then I've got all that bed to do, get all those out. I've got the scaffold balls to do the compost piles, but I just want to see what I can do about those brambles. The trees what been cut down is just a nuisance. It's just in the way, taking up space. I want to put a compost bin coming along, and then put another big box there about this I've put the sweet potatoes in it. So looking at these are the sweet potatoes down there. Now you see what had the holes in them. I just left them there and they're just rotting down. Whatever is in them perish. So that's what's happening. Right, so I'm going to get on with this one. Once I've done this one, I'll see how my back's holding out, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got this one dug up, and I've put in the manure. I'm just going to spread it out now. I want a nice thick layer on top, so that's why I made sure I brought around a lot of bags, because I want it really thick for next year. Don't know what I'm going to put in this bed yet, but we'll see once we get to it. So next time when I come now, I've got the plastic to cover it, but my back ain't letting me bend or anything. So that's a nice thick thick layer of manure on there. So that's how thick I want it. If need be, and it rotten. If needs be and anything, I can always put some more on it, because I see them started bringing it around, but it really reeks, and they haven't dropped none nearby, because if it was nearby then I could wheelbarrow it round, but the far one, you have to bag it up like this and then put it in the car, and then you get all those little fly filling the car and flying around when you're driving and everything. It's not nice. So that's that bed done. Right, so we're getting there. So we've done with the top bit and one, and I was looking at this one here. Because I've got all these broccolis and that in there. I've still got these broccolis in there, but I would have to take all these up. Got some little kohlrabis there, but I don't think they're going to get any bigger than this. They were planted late in the season anyway, so how many have I got? Yeah, you see something, snails are eating them and everything, so those can come up. See, they're just little ones, so they're no good for anything. So gonna get all this bed cleared up, and then once I cleared up this bed, then I'll get this bed done as well. Don't think it's going to be today though, because my back is just totally at it. Then this big bed here, it's still got some, I still got some chard and that in there. Still got these in there. All those can come out now and go in the compost. All these cabbages and that can come out. Then I can clear out this bed and get this bed, these three beds done next time I come down and try and work on these three. Meanwhile I'm digging, I can get my cameraman just to empty them out. But I've still got a few cabbages in there. Next time I come, I'll get them out and then get this bed sorted out. So that's the main things what I want to do. Once I've done got these beds, I've got one, two, I've got about, well, we've got more beds now, so we just have to work with it. We've got 11 beds now, so I added 2 more extra ones to it. And what I'm going to do, where this compost pile is, I want to come down and tidy that up, get rid of all the wood. Then what I want to do is build one coming down to here and going that way, and put a high one, so so I can put my sweet potatoes in there. So it'll be coming up about this eye. I want to make it so that I can take the front off to get into it, and then put everything back when I'm ready. So that is the aim, but it's just getting, would have been done already, but this is just in the way now. See, I got all the scaffold boards. A good friend of mine gives me them really cheap, so I just got another 20 boards. So with these 20 now, once I've dug, I'm going to start bordering all around so that it looks more neat when I'm strimming. Get all these poles flattened out and everything, get everything tidied up. Then I've got to decide what I'm going to do with that shed. It's just there leaning to one side, so which is not a good look, because I was even thinking I'm even thinking something else. Maybe if I can get all this out, get rid of the shed, if there was a tip, get rid of the shed and everything, then I could add a polytunnel, polycarbonate one coming this way, long ways there, because I wouldn't it would be getting the full sun and everything. But we'll work things out as we go along. That's all you can do. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's nothing much, but the digging's got to be done. You've got to do it. You've got to get your manure and everything sorted and get it covered, which is what I'm going to do the next time I come. Just get these beds covered with the plastic. I would have done it now, but it's just a bending and thing like that, and I've got to find the plastic for it. I've got a roller in the car, but there was some plastic here what I want to reuse, but I'm going to cover those beds to stop the weeds and all that, keep those down throughout the winter, and then we're getting there. So if you want to leave any comments or want to ask me anything, you can leave them in the comment section. If you want to buy us a cup of tea or a drink or anything, the super thanks is there for you to do that. And thanks to all those who've recently subscribed to the channel. We're growing slowly, but we're getting there. So hopefully you'll see us end this season, and then next year we'll come back bigger and better and stronger. So you take care, and I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.